Why you need 5,000 Cardano or 5 Ethereum right now. Don't miss this opportunity. Welcome, guys! Today we'll be looking at what ADA and ETH are, what differences they have, and what their realistic prices may be in the long run. Also, we're going to talk about two theories which can explain why you need to buy them now to become a millionaire someday. We'll be looking at the key scenarios for both ETH and ADA over the next 10 years. You'll see a bullish scenario and a bearish one to give you the best idea of how much they could skyrocket in the future. But before we get into this, subscribe to this channel, turn on post notifications, and check our gifts and bonuses in the description. Let's find out how much ETH or ADA you need to hold to become a millionaire one day. Ethereum versus Cardano. Before we understand the theories behind the insane predictions of both ETH and ADA, we should go deeper and understand why they are becoming the most prominent cryptocurrencies in the market. To make it easier to understand, I'll give an overview about the differences between them. So first, here's a quick background. Cardano was actually created by ex-Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson. In addition, Cardano has many notable advances on the Ethereum blockchain. More so, Cardano is the world's first peer-reviewed digital currency which has been scrutinized by many prominent academic institutions. Even more, Ethereum is considerably the second most prominent cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin. Ethereum blockchain offers a simple payment system and presents far more functionality than the other cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, the ETH platform also enables dApps, which are decentralized applications, to be developed and run without any influence from a middleman. Scalability. When we talk about scalability, Cardano has a small advantage. Cardano can support 1 million transactions per second, while Ethereum, in comparison, lags behind Cardano. The ETH blockchain could handle 15 to 20 transactions per second in its current state, but the ETH 2.0 update might provide users with 100,000 transactions per second. So which one should you invest in? Maybe you're confused about which one you should invest in, but the main point here is that there is no reason to select one over the other. ADA is cheaper to buy today, which means it can't be more profitable tomorrow. However, everything depends on how much you have to invest now. If you can buy both, just do it. And I'll show you why using the Metcalfe's Law and protocol sync thesis. Just keep watching. Metcalfe's Law. Metcalfe's Law states that the value of a network is proportional to the square of the number of connected users of the system. In crypto, it means that the growth rate of the network can be mapped based on the square of the number of users in the network. To simplify this, if we look at the user growth number of Ethereum, you can see that it is increasing at a faster and faster rate. Cardano's growth rate has been very fast as well, considering the fact that there is very little that you can actually do on the network right now. But when smart contracts come out, we expect Cardano to have a similar boom just like Ethereum. Another way we can evaluate the growth of these networks is using the protocol sync thesis. Protocol sync thesis. This theory says that because all transactions and products built on Ethereum are eventually settled in Ethereum, this gives ETH an inherent value that increases over time. The more transactions that take place on the network, the more we link the growth of users on the network, which will lead to more transactions. These are some of the reasons why ETH or ADA would increase in value over time. This is a bit difficult to get your head around because we live in a world where more and more money is constantly being printed by governments, so the value is constantly going down. But in a world where Ethereum is deflationary, then over time, it actually becomes cheaper to buy less expensive products. So instead of having to pay €2 for bread this year and then €40 by 2050, it could actually go the opposite way. You can pay €2 today and you might pay $1.50 tomorrow. This is obviously a massive oversimplification of the way it works, but I'm pretty sure you get the idea. So now let's look at the scenarios of what could happen to the price of these altcoins by 2030. So guys, the price predictions are really good if you want to build wealth someday. But before I talk about it, remember to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to buy ADA or ETH today, enjoy some of our gifts and bonuses for you. Just check the description, hit that like button, and let's see ETH and ADA's prices by 2030. Ethereum and Cardano's price by 2030. Since we're looking at 9 years into the future, even in the most bearish or bullish situation, both of their prices are still much higher. The bearish prediction for Ethereum. Ethereum has already got a growing NFTs and DeFi marketplace. There are legitimate benefits to these two cases that give them value. A less bullish case for Ethereum would be that the DeFi doesn't take off as much as the current growth rate suggests that it will. Ethereum also faces more competition competition from other smart contract platforms that eat up its market share in the last year. But if DeFi won't grow as we're expecting, then the users of the Ethereum network will slow down as well. Even in this bearish scenario, Ether could reach over $10,000. It is still very comforting to know that it will still outperform pretty much any stock or any other asset in the worst case scenario, the bullish prediction for Ethereum. On the other hand, DeFi has actually taken off and grown by 88 times, and its revenues have grown from tens of millions to hundreds of millions last year. These expectations are that this is just the beginning of the growth that will be seen once crypto goes mainstream. This will likely happen once there is an easy way for users to access DeFi, and in this scenario, Ethereum can be worth over $100,000 by 2030. The bearish prediction for Cardano. If Cardano doesn't become popular by not getting as much penetration in Africa and South America, it would be worth around $11. Then in this scenario, you would need around 180 or 190,000 ADA to become a millionaire at today's prices. The bullish prediction for Cardano. In this next scenario, things are a lot more bullish. Smart contracts are coming and they're here to stay. The estimates of the entire crypto ecosystem being worth tens of trillions have come true by 2030. If we assume that Cardano was able to get where ETH is now, which is under the expectations many have for ADA, it would still value the network at around 7 times its current valuation. Look, Cardano is used for payments for healthcare records, for education, and pretty much any other services you can think of. That could be put on a blockchain across Africa and South America and power their economies. If smart contracts do take off, you can be sure that both Cardano and Ethereum platforms will likely be two of the biggest by 2030. If Ethereum has overtaken Bitcoin as the largest cryptocurrency, Cardano would be worth more relative to Ethereum than it currently is. If we assumed ADA was able to reach even 30% of the market cap of Ethereum, that would put the price of ADA around $100. 5 ETH or 5,000 ADA. We think that this scenario can be at least double the expected situation, and this is a very fair estimate, because what we see in reality is ETH and ADA becoming more competitive, increasing their market cap and the number of users. So that's a realistic prediction that ETH can reach over 200,000 and ADA at over $200. It means if you want to be a millionaire someday, you would need just 5 ETH or 5,000 ADA at today's prices now. If you're outside of the crypto market, maybe you think these price predictions seem ridiculous and believing in them would be naive. Those in the crypto market are believing quite the opposite, and they expect to hit these numbers in 2022 or at the latest 2023. But the main point here is that it's possible to become rich with cryptos, especially ETH and ADA, and that's how much of them you need to hold to become a millionaire one day. Well, if you enjoyed this video and intend to invest in ETH or ADA, let me know in the comments below. Also, check our gifts in the description and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any important crypto videos. I'll see